I'm gonna put you a bit higher on my end, so don't start yelling. But considering your voice, don't think that's an issue.
Yeah,
Don't
not gonna happen.
don't think that's an issue considering your voice right now.
I'm fucking shredded. I couldn't even hit the notes properly. Like I had to use auto tune on parts. It's just a proof of concept at the moment, so that's fine. But we're trying to avoid using too much auto tune.
Oh.
But then again, it didn't sound too bad either. That's the thing. He did suggest to me maybe try to do it an octave lower, because that way all he has to do is just raise my pitch up an octave, and it sounds natural then. I'm like, okay, I'll do that.
I just need to know if the stream sound is good. If people can hear you, people can hear me.
Let me go on the stream. Have you started streaming?
Yeah, I already started. It's fine though.
Oh,
Also,
fuck.
just feels a little bit of time. You teased it. You teased it. Oh no.
Fuck.
I just need to know if the time of like the sounds of everything is good. Like if I'm not too loud, if you're not too loud, if the game is not too loud.
I just got an ad for fucking Spider-Man. So.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to wait a sec.
Meanwhile, I'll type up I'm making the announcement in the announcement channel.
Right. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, exclusively in cinemas. Alright, I'm on the stream. Go ahead and start talking.
Well, I am already talking, you know.
Truly.
Truly.
Yeah, we sound okay.
Alright, cool. I made a post. I'm not gonna publish it. If people see it, people see it. Yeah. Simple texture contest. Sadly, there's like only 5 submissions, so in the bottom left you'll see the names of the submissions. We're gonna grade King's submissions individually, considering he had 3 of them. He had 2 gears and 1 character. We'll just go by order of him uploading things. Next to that, Matthew and Serki uploaded some stuff, and yeah, we'll just play some. I'll just play some stages on it, and I feel it's appropriate to go to Act Factory for the first one, considering it's a dark side Sonic, based on, of course, Anakin falling to the dark side in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So
Yes,
a little bit of that, a little bit of Anakin burning up in the lava. So why not an Act Factory, right? It's only the character texture, but he also made a CSS with it, so I like the effort always. We're not talking about the fact that my free loop camera has not been reset yet at the moment, and I am quickly gonna look at what my what my configure my settings were again for free loop.
Sonic's sort of just chilling on top of the X there. Don't mind him.
Yeah, don't worry. I hope my thing works. Configure controller, mouse, keyboard.
Oh my.
Fuck it. I'll do it manually. It doesn't really want to reset for some reason, so, you know. Ah, there we go.
Aha. Right, so if we can get a closer look here, I think I can see grooves in the texture on Sonic there. It's not just one plain color. Yeah.
Ooh.
What is that on his head?
I don't know. But he looks pretty flammable, I would say.
Oh my god.
Just like Anakin, you know?
Yep. Shoes as well. Shoes have been changed color a bit. Is that black or is that dark green?
That's black, I believe. If you see me spin the camera a bit, don't be weirded out. That's just me straightening out the camera.
Mm.
You got the eyes.
The eyes as well.
Look at
Sith red.
No,
yellow.
He's not fully corrupted yet, see?
Yeah.
I am not the best when it comes to this camera control, so please bear with me. So yeah, he's not fully turned yet, right? Like it's just yellow right now. Yeah, the more yellow reddish the eyes become, the more evil in that sense, right? I like the spikes though. Like the spikes are, I didn't actually like I saw it a little bit in the preview, right? The spikes are funny thanks to like the half blackness, half red, right? And the weird
Right, yeah,
thingy. It's
'Cause
like
when I was
burnt
looking at that,
patches.
yeah, when I was looking at that, I thought it was just a texture patch issue. Like, or sorry, a texture shading issue rather. I thought he put like a gradient on like the edges, and maybe like because it wasn't all one color, like it just sort of showed through like that.
Let's
I
see
mean,
what
maybe
happens
not.
when we play.
Yes, sir. Take him around the track. See if he becomes the very thing he swore to destroy. Obviously, normal Sonic gameplay here. Board has not been changed. I do like the look at the bottom of the shoes though. Different colors there to match the rest of the shoes. Sonic with his Jordans. It's incredible.
Yeah. It's definitely like you can definitely see he tried to pay attention and get the team across.
Of course.
But of course, textures making textures is finicky, right? So maybe some
Right.
things didn't end up the way he expected, but maybe that helps him in his favor.
Yeah. What is that green?
Yeah, exactly,
Say.
EXO. It's just the UV layouts. Chelsea's quickly getting food. She told us that she was gonna, or she told me prior. The one thing that does set me off though a little bit, if you look closely at the texture, is that Sonic's head and compared to his spikes and body is such a different, darker red color because it's just one solid color, while the rest is all like this UV layout spikiness. Let's see him on a brighter stage. Brighter stage moment. Using the brighter colors of Carnival is, yeah, it's it's the head that just kind of puts me off as well. Oh, great. Thanks Genesis. I keep forgetting I can do that now.
I am back.
I keep forgetting to fucking change stream titles. Alright, May texture contest.
My food has been prepared. EU Cup, yes sir. We are streaming EU Cup 90,000.
I went to
That's really
Carnival
sexy.
for a better view.
Better luck on it, yeah. It's a lot brighter.
Alright, we'll get a good side view.
The burn marks on his body as well, not his legs though, unfortunately, or rather his back, should I say? Everyone looks
I don't play Carnival
right.
enough to know the stage.
Right.
We lost him. So Chelsea, what would you say out of 10?
Out of 10. I feel like it could be done a bit better. For what it is, it's pretty good itself. And for Matthew, I think never doing a texture before, I think pretty commendable that he could do something like this. I'd probably give it maybe a 5 or 6.
Yeah,
10 out of 5 just to be safe.
I'm personally also thinking around 5 or 6.
Right.
I think the texture itself, I would probably give it around a 4. But again, it's the first time. I'm keeping that in mind. Plus, he also made a CSS. A lot of people just don't even bother making CSSs with it as well. So I'm gonna get that extra point, and I think if 5 is good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with that being said, let's see. That's 5 for you, 5 for me. That is
Yeah.
wait,
Solid 10.
a solid 10 points for Matthew. All right. So the next one is Cirques. And I kind of like his one. He said it's low effort, but it doesn't need to be high effort. Because he made a metal texture. And let's contrast it very nicely with Night Chase. Because he made a Stormtrooper Metal Sonic. And if there's one thing that I know about Stormtroopers, is that they are more menacingly because they're so plain. So you can say all you want that he made a plain looking texture, but isn't that kind of the point? Like, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Uniformity, exactly like the kind of the same with the gear as well.
I'm already getting like sequel era Stormtrooper vibes, especially because of the face. It reminds me a lot of the visor.
Oh
Ironically.
yeah, definitely. First order type shit.
Yeah,
Though I'm biased against it. No, just kidding.
yeah.
Minus points for sequel use. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Well, sequel haters here.
I like the fact that it's Metal Sonic, right? Like it's a robot that has this Stormtrooper skin, because like Stormtroopers all need to be one thing. They all needed to look the same, because the philosophy behind the Stormtrooper design is that thanks to the helmet it shows no emotion. Thanks to the white of it, that you know if they have fought or not, and usually because they're a lot clean, that means how much control they have, in that sense, right? Like how much power and control they exert through just being there, standing there, menacingly. So even though this is a very simplistic design, I really like it, just for the sheer fact of like what Stormtroopers actually represent.
Mm-hmm. Looking on the skin itself, though, there's nothing. Obviously, as a Stormtrooper, there's nothing really outstanding about it, like its aim. But I do appreciate how he used the right shade of white, because a lot of people tend to get that wrong. It's not ice white.
Yeah, a lot of people tend to like go with the whitest of the white colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Stormtroopers actually have a different pigment to them. Alright, let's see. I like how it's kind of very much like the uniformity with its gear as well is kind of funny to me too. I doubt people thought he thought about that and just wanted to make only metal. But in general, it's the simplicity of it also has its charm. We're not gonna talk about how I missed that.
TikTok.
We're also not gonna talk about how I missed that.
Come on, someone, we're supposed to be putting on a show here. Come on.
I don't play speed
Love the
here.
game.
It's a miracle
That was
I'm
your
getting
first
this real. Also, I don't play booster. Ugh.
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 All my homies hate Booster.
But yeah, its design is quite menacingly, and brings home what the Stormtrooper is supposed to represent. So I really like it. Let's see it on Carnival again. I'm just gonna do that every single time. So I'm not even gonna announce it next time. Yeah, maybe with a different gear.
You missed this very important message.
No, I already read it.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Sir Genesis says, yeah, it's Azel good. Yes, sir.
As well. Hello, Ice.
Welcome, Ice on deck, to EU Cup.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go E right here. Weird gear, but hey, now he's on the speeder, right? Think about it.
Oh, damn. Someone should have made a fucking, yeah, like an Endor speeder skin for E Rider. That would have made sense.
They fly now.
They fly now? Bro. I cannot begin to describe my disdain for the sequel trilogy.
Same.
But we're not here to talk about
Are
that.
you kidding me? Ah! Wait, what was the input for fucking, how do you call it again? Extreme Detach, because the input changed, and I don't know the new input.
I have no idea about the new input, I'll be honest. I haven't bothered trying to learn it so I don't accidentally do it in bracket.
Actually, yeah, that is correct. Even Exo forgot, so we're fine. Alright, let me just...
Now it truly is a dev tool, because the players will never be able to figure out what the fuck it does, or like how to do it.
Yeah, look at that. Look at him standing there menacingly.
One thing I just noticed there, the glasses have not been changed.
I mean, the glasses are part of the model, though. Like, you can't really get it out.
Yeah,
I believe the color of the glasses is not changeable. So, Circuit probably did his best, like, just at least make the frame also black. So that's up.
So personally, I'm giving this a 0 out of 10 because it's not a clone. No, I'm playing.
Imagine if you had the blue stripes over 500 first,
Bro,
yeah.
5-0 first. 5-0 first Metal Sonic would be crazy. Personally, myself, though, I like its simplicity. But then again, at the same time, it's also simplistic.
It's a material color according to EXO.
Right. I'd probably give this again a 5 or a 6. Nice me.
I like the simplicity, and since this one is like, although it's probably easily made and it's just a small retexture, whatever, I still think Turkey kept in mind how the UV works of metal, and made sure that like no things are overlapping or no weird UV stuff is happening. So there was a lot more thought behind it than just haha, I will make Metal Sonic white.
Right.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one, EXO. EXO said tried with the scarf.
Ooh.
Let's see, there's the scarf.
Is Protag here? Hello. I'm John Protagonist.
No, Protec's not here. Let's see. The scarf is white!
The scarf is white.
But his eyes are here this time. Oh, that's interesting. No, his eyes are fucking... Look at it. The eyes are see-through.
His eyes are transparent.
The eyes are see-through. Look at that. But he has the white scarf.
You probably should have kept it red. Like, Phasma's is red, isn't it?
I don't know.
Or scarf.
I don't know how the scarf textures specifically work. Maybe EXO has some answers.
Yeah. What the fuck going on in Miami? Is that my fault?
Yeah, overall, Cirky, what do you think? What do you think of
the
Cirky?
color. Alright. I think I'll be generous enough to give it a 6 or a 7. I want to be fair with my judgment, but I do dig its simplicity, and also the scarf is white, so
I mean, it probably wasn't intended to be done with Scarf, so I'm not gonna think about that as much. I like the so like it's so simplistic yet menacingly, you know, like it's the
You mean
simple
menacing?
it's the whole point. The point of the Stormtrooper armor in the show as well in its design is that it's simplicity, it's its biggest strength.
Well, just
And it
quick too.
translated well. It translated really well over to Metal Sonic,
Right.
where you just take out the eyes, make the blue parts white, and then you basically have a stormtrooper. It's just like the only other color you see is the black in contrast to the white. The white is the armor, and then all the joints and stuff is the like the suit under the armor, which is all the black suit, right? So I due to its simplicity, I really it really brings down the feel of, hey, this is a stormtrooper. So honestly, I'm thinking of a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the same then. 7. I'll give it a 7.
All right, yeah, then I'll go for the 8. 7 and 8 is 15.
Yo, still waiting for qualifier 6, 7, and 8. Who's
Yeah,
gonna tell him?
same.
Yeah, who's gonna tell him?
Who's gonna tell them that they're edited but they're not uploaded yet? Oh wait, that's me because I just said that. Oh, I mean, come on. I'm not gonna hide that.
So there's a really cool channel called Babylon Archives, and there's a really cool person called Cirky. You should talk to him, and you should get him to upload it.
Alright,
But you didn't hear that from me.
Chelsea, you know what? We're going to Ice Factory this time. Choose a character, whoever you want, except for Emerald.
Emerald.
Except for Emerald.
No. Let's go. Let's go with Storm.
Storm?
Yes, sir.
Alright, guys. The next one. King's first submission. It's a very simple submission. Absolutely simple. Why? Because it's the simplistic, most simple texture to make in the game. In terms of gears. Because it's literally PNG. There it is. Magic carpet.
Oh my fucking. Ladies and gentlemen, Han Solo and Carbonite.
So, first things first. Han Solo and Carbonite. He made it on Magic Carpet. I'm not gonna talk about it too much until we're in the game. But like, he made the CSS for it. I love the CSS for it. It actually came out very well. Like, the fact he made a CSS for it is something that I'm already giving him like 2 points for.
CSS was great. We can see Han very clearly on it.
But now there's the question: how does it translate here? Look at that. Look at this man.
Ugh.
Look at that.
Oh my god. It looks wrong in a way.
It looks wrong because you use the carbonite being like this block of fucking steel or whatever, you know, this big ass monument, like a statue or anything, right? It's literally a prize that Jabba hangs on this wall. It's wrong to see it rolled up like that. It's wrong. Look at it. It's wrong to see it rolled up.
It's giving real and unpleasant gradient appears at your doorstep vibes.
Since it's a gear, it's a bit harder to fucking... You're standing on his face, look at that.
Oh.
I'm just standing on his face. Also, I don't play carpet, so please bear with me.
They're doing Han dirty. I don't believe it.
If I now had a Jabba the Hutt storm, though.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect. Someone make that.
Just looking at it, it's funny though. Like it it has its own charm, but I can't really grade it high because it's just a PNG. Carpet is just a PNG. I can't rate it high because this is like no effort really. It's just like get carbonite and then scale it down, make sure it's like properly sized, and that's it. I'm putting the extra effort into the CSS gives him extra points, but I don't think I will give him like higher than a 4 or 5, really.
Yeah, I'm giving him 3 points. 1 point for the PNG, and 2 points for the CSS.
Yeah, honestly, I think I'm giving him 2 points for the CSS and 2 points for the PNG, because although it's a PNG, he did have to size it correctly, right? Like, I've also seen people make carpet textures and then not resize the PNG correctly, and then it's a more disastrous result. So I am giving him the extra point for at least resizing the PNG.
Not even much to say about it.
There's not much to say about it.
It's Han Solo and Carbonite, for Christ's sake. What can we say?
It's a prize though.
Oh my god.
If you really want this, keep it on your carpet. Nobody plays carpet anyway, so
Yeah.
it's a funny thing though. It makes me think about you know how DX is Chaos? Default board for Chaos in DX is the stone slab. You could also just actually model in, you know, for one of the defaults or whatever, it doesn't matter. You could literally make a Carbonite frozen Han Solo board if you know how to model. I don't, but if you want to try that out, then please go ahead, you know.
If someone ever does that, they will personally win this tournament in my eyes. Doesn't matter how far away it is.
Yeah, they would win. Alright. We're not gonna see it on Carnival this time. It's just a gear, and I think I've seen enough of it. 4 from me, 3 from you. That's a 7 for first of King. Then in the meantime, we're gonna see the next 2 of King at the same time. There's a specific reason that we're gonna do it at the same time, and it will be made clear the moment I pick it. So bear with us.
Oh wait, I know what this is.
We have to go to Sando.
Yep.
You understand why, right? Yes, sir. It's C3PO Emerald. But you did this, and this is the funniest thing. This is what I think it's the funniest thing. Alright, so first, just look at Emerald. We're gonna do Emerald first. C3PO Emerald. Well, it's just Emerald, but one solid golden color.
Gold Emerald, alright.
Again, I'm gonna say the same argument that I used also. Fuck that song. You don't hear it, Chelsea, but it was catch me if you can.
Ugh.
So now we have Left His Feet Mended.
Yes, sir.
So again, I like the fact that it's simplistic. It's simplistic, just one solid golden color C3PO design. And it fits, right? It fits, it's Emerald. Emerald is also already yellow, so yellow color fits. He could have tried it with one of the E10 robots, but I think Emerald actually fits the best due to his model also being more akin to a protocol droid.
Right.
So yeah, what do you think?
I think it looks very nice. Maybe if you put in a little bit more effort, he could have had like the lines that 3PO had on him as well, like the designs on him, like the
like the belly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the belly.
Yeah, like the belly and such.
Maybe like get the belly to also be the circle thingy that he has. Maybe try something out with the eyes. I believe you can actually edit the eyes of Emerald, so I'm not sure about it though. But yeah, overall the C3PO simplistic design. It's one uniform color. Could have done more. I think the C3PO gets a 6 from me. Personally.
Yeah, same. I'll give a 6. That's me being. It's me being pretty lenient, I suppose.
Alright, but now to what I was waiting for. Because honestly, there it is. You can't have one without the other. If you look at the board closely, you'll see that the colors have changed. Because these colors are white and blue, which is R2-D2. Maybe I should actually do this on a different stage, because I use such Circuit snow ruins, and white on white does not work. Don't take that out of context.
I'm accept that.
Alright, I'll take digital. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Here,
Yeah, it's R2-D2, alright.
I'll walk a bit forward and I'll walk slowly backwards. I like the idea of it being his board as well, right? Like, you always have C-3PO and R2-D2 together. They're basically the comedy duo of the Star Wars franchise, and since its very beginning already. But also the addition of like R2-D2 being the board is also funny, considering R2-D2 is the astromech droid, and astromech droids are being used to help pilot a lot of ships, right? Like Luke's X-wing.
Navigate space and such.
Yeah, Luke's X-wing, or when he saved the guys from Naboo, and then
Yeah.
also in
Anakin's Jedi Starfighter.
yeah, exactly. Like R2 being part of the board, or being part of no, well, in that sense, being part of the thing that flies is, it's a funny note on that.
Very
Plus,
fitting.
of course, it's the default board of Emerald. So it's C-3PO and R2-D2. This is why they are so good together. But I am still individually rating them. Also because I just want to have one more opportunity to rate something. So yeah, for C-3PO, I gave it a 6, right? And you gave it what again?
6.
Also a 6.
Yes.
So that's a 12 for that one.
Now, as for 3PO, no, sorry, as for R2, he missed something he could have done there. I can't tell. That part in the middle, right? What is that? Is that part of the model? Like, is that UV?
I
thing,
think it is. Yes, I think it actually is. I think he could have changed that as well to it actually being the body of R2-D2.
Yeah, because if he changed that to be like the fucking like the compartment things at the front of R2-D2, that would have been incredible.
I still think the
We were
board
looking
itself looks really nice, because the thing is, you can't change too much with the in the board until it like actually starts messing with every other UV of it.
Of course, yeah.
So you don't want to mess with everything. But I think it is still a little bit low effort. It was easily made. Still, it is well made, right? Like, same argument as with Circuit is that although it's a simplistic or minimalistic design, it works. It takes into account the UVs, it takes into account what changes, and there's a thought process behind it. It's not just, haha, I'm recoloring.
Right.
Because even with the Emerald, if you can, as you can see, right, like, not all parts are the same color. Gold. Just like this with C-3PO, there is difference between it, because some of the joints just cannot be the same color, because otherwise it will just be a giant blur in your screen.
Right.
And it's the same with the gear here as well, when you look at it. Because if you mess with everything, and you get, for example, the Gizor gears borders that are now darker gray, if you mess with that as well, then it might actually mess up the whole of the gear. So there always needs to be a thought process to like how you do things, because you can't just say, haha, I'm doing a recolor.
Right.
Except when you're making carpet, because carpet's just a PNG. I will take every opportunity to shit on carpet.
Floating PNG. What can we say? As for 3PO, though, I'd give him a 7. As for R2,
Oh, wait.
I'd probably give him...
Yeah, 3PO, you give 3PO 7, alright, then his 3PO goes to a 13. And you give R2 a?
4.
A 4. Honestly, I like the gear design. Could have been more in the middle, but I'm still thinking about a 7 again. Because I'm thinking about like the fact that although simple, it still keeps in mind what happens with the gear itself when you are starting to color it.
Yeah.
EXO, it's a floating PNG.
It's not just a PNG, it's waving. You know what? Axel's right.
It's
Turkey wins.
wavy.
It's over. Turkey, you win. Damage, collect your point.
So yeah, a 7 and a 4, that's 11. And that are your scores. I'll do a whole race with this for a second.
No, sir, but it looks like Starkey is in the lead with a whopping 15 points. King coming in second place with 13 points, and Matthew in dead last with 10 points.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that, goddamn.
You know what I meant. Didn't mean it in a bad way. I'd like to apologize.
Oh, of course. Well, in that sense, right? If you look at the, alright, this is something I just came up with, so bear with me. If look at the points for a second. So king number 1. All right, let's go chronologically. King number 1, 7. King number 2, 13, and king number 3, 11. It doesn't work. No, never mind. It doesn't work. He needed to have scored lower points on the third one. Then I was gonna make a sequel joke.
Oh, okay.
I still made that. Wow.
As plus, come on. Oh, you still made that? How to? You're a fucking magician.
I personally like, when I'm using these two together, right, like the Gizzard Gear and Emerald, I try to imagine in my head what type of conversation C-3PO and R2 would have had,
bro,
if they were actually here. Man's lost. How did they get into this mess, you know?
Exactly, bro. He's like, oh my goodness, R2, what is this digital dimension?
And then R2 fucking swears again, you know?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh yeah.
You kiss your mother with that mouth.
Man, think about it. R2 is actually like such a war veteran. He was in there. It was there every single sequel, in the prequel, original, and the sequel. He was there. He was in every single war. He saw all his friends die. Anyways.
On Joshua. He saw his friends die. He saw his owners die. He hasn't seen C-3PO die yet.
No, because he can revive C-3PO. Remember? Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. I'm not gonna say spoil warning, please. If you haven't watched it yet, then please don't. Anyway.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, don't watch it.
Is there any stage you want to see the specific texture on right now? Yeah, we still have some time.
Not really. I think I've seen all I need to see. Actually, let's get the Stormtrooper on Green Cave.
On green.
Just like Endor. Yeah, Endor.
Endor. You think you think the Ewoks are gonna get me?
Depends. Is that a chair? My face went chair. And we're off to the races. Gotta get to the Imperial base before the rebels blow it up and get turn the fucking generator off the Death Star.
If I don't get a sub 2, then
or something like that.
Then we lose
Andor.
then
yeah, you've lost Andor. But I mean, hey, on the bright side, a Jedi turned himself in.
This is me speeding away from the one base to the other base that is being attacked by the rebels.
True. Or maybe you're one of the fucking maybe you're one of the stormtroopers that Luke fucking cuts down on the speeder bikes.
No, only if I don't sub 2.
You crash into a massive tree. What tree? Why can't I talk?
You have been talking for a long time already.
I've been talking.
When you think about it, right? Extreme gear could have been possible in Star Wars.
I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be very practical.
No, it wouldn't be practical, but it would be cool. Everything's better than the Vespa gang.
stream is gonna be very short.
Yeah, but we expected the stream to be short. I'm already amazed that we lasted more than a half hour.
Exactly. We'd love to stick around, everyone, but we have to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
Exactly. You'll see us at the Toshi Station for the power converters. After I finish this race, of course.
Of course.
Do keep in mind the June calendar started. I'll bring it up in a second as well. Well, this race is being finished. I'll quickly get another image set up.
Look at that, 157. The Rebels lose.
Yes, sir. The Rebels lose, guys. It's over. It's over. Luke turns to the dark side. Han Solo and Leia are dead. Anyways.
The alternate timeline, bro.
Alternate timeline. Star Wars What If. I've seen so many people talk about Star Wars What Ifs just because Marvel did it, and I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to see it. We have Star Wars Visions already.
Yeah, that is already What Ifs.
Basically.
Let's see, where is the calendar? I have so many things in my Photoshop folder, guys. There we go.
Just bring it up in Discord. Oh, never mind.
So yeah, we have for our calendar upcoming right now the 10th we have Global Netplay Club. I can't even speak anymore.
Global Netplay Cup.
We have Global Netplay Cup number 20 on the 10th of June. We switched around the times that we normally do these things to try to accommodate more people. It seemed that around 2 p.m. EST was the preferred time for a lot of people, so who knows? Hopefully we can get both EU and NA people, a lot of them in there, because it wouldn't be Global Cup if only one region showed up, right? Then on the 16th, Friday the 16th, we have Flat Fuck Friday, the Opa Opa only tournament, hosted by Barraguda. It was a lot of fun last time. We had a lot of flattens last time, and who knows, maybe this time even more. Then
a lot of fun, a lot of flattens, a lot of requests to nerf Opa.
Yeah, people realized that Opa was actually a good gear thanks to that.
Yeah.
Then next to that, we have a Sonic Riders Kahoot. Even though I don't know what is in this Kahoot, Logic Mage is gonna host it. It's gonna be in the general VC in the Discord chat, so General So Chicken. So do join that with us in the 18th. I don't even know. I'm just gonna participate as a normal community member, even though I am a community manager. And it's probably gonna go about like Riders history, or maybe even about the game itself.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe I'm giving Logic some juicy info about myself, and that he can also put in the question, you know. Then, Intermediate 6. Intermediate is the next ranking tournament besides beginners, that where you can show your stuff, right? So, with that being said, C to A+ is allowed to enter. There are no region restrictions, and you're fighting for getting the S rank to prove yourself to be basically top 20 material at that point. So Intermediate, one of the bigger tournaments usually. While the whole month is going on, we also have Sonic Riders Bingo. If you go to the contest submissions, there is a bingo card there. How this bingo works is basically you see these little things on the card that you can do, like a speed run for a specific stage, record it and then send it in a thread in the contest submissions, and then we'll review it and tell you if you can cross it off. Everyone has the same bingo card because we are testing this out for the first time. And it's quite hard actually filling up a bingo card, even if you're only doing 24 boxes. So then the last thing, very hype, very hype. I'm very excited for it. It's a Sonic Riders Grand Tour. There will be more details announced, but all I can say, it's basically World Grand Prix number 2. So stay tuned for that.
Very ominous.
Chelsea, anything else to add?
Yeah. If you haven't joined the Discord server, please do so already. We're in desperate need of more active players. Please join us. We're desperate. But also, more note on Intermediate. probably one of the bigger tournaments this month. I like to see it like a pod race. You can compete and get your friends called Jedi Poodoo, or you can win and blow some people up. And by that I mean you get S rank or you don't.
No, this is pod racing. Anyway.
No, this is pod racing. This is it. This is it, guys. You get to show your moxie here, and you get to fuck some people up, I guess.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, oh yeah, something we also have a Minecraft server now. Logic Mates is in charge of that. He made an event for it. I think it's launched officially now today. Don't know if it's already launched.